Good afternoon, AVID family. My SISD family. And of course, my mighty Blazer family. In 2004, my school set out on a journey to implement AVID. I was not a part of that initial team who traveled and came back trying to start a cohort and teach the principles they had learned. It would be 2 more years before I had the opportunity to attend Summer Institute. All I heard from people who had attended was that it was a life-changing experience. I remember thinking that my life was pretty good and that I could not imagine a training being life-altering. And then it happened. I heard the student speakers at SI, and I felt that I might be missing something when I set out to teach. At the time, I was teaching pre-AP and AP courses. I had a good time teaching those and was actually successful at it, but listening to those young speakers, I realized that none of my kids were anything like the speakers I had heard. I remember thinking, do we really offer access to all the kids at my school? I have always believed in the value of education. I was lucky because my grandparents did everything in their power to make certain that I would graduate with a degree. I firmly believe that we all as teachers work toward that goal. AVID made me realize that we did not for all. I struggled as a content teacher to get this access right for everyone. I offered my help to the school's current coordinator, but somehow even together we were missing the mark. In 2011, my life had drastic change, to say the very least. Sadly, I lost both my beloved grandparents, a few months apart from one another, who were, for all practical purposes, my parents. I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, which sounded worse than it really was, however troublesome. As if all that was not enough, the coordinator at my school said she no longer felt she could move us in the right direction. What did that mean exactly? I wondered. Then my AVID administrator said, I need you to take over AVID. If you don't, it might not survive. No pressure, right? I did not feel I could say I could not do it. So what if I really didn't have the time, because I was already the English department chair? We had made so many gains, how could we not continue on our path? Worse, what would become of our kids who believed in it and were finding success in advanced courses? So off I went to implementation training. Wow, now that was an experience. I will spare everyone the story of my first semester as an elective teacher and coordinator as well. I will, however, tell you, my first AVID cohort that I was fortunate to follow for 4 years just graduated. All 37 submitted their stories this year, and I tell you, I could not be more proud. We have come from a place where, because of many changes, we struggled to find tutors their first year, and still found a way to learn the value in a tutorial request form. We found with support and encouragement, all of them could successfully give a speech. That philosophical chairs was not really about cutting each other off at the knees. But most importantly, we discovered the value of Socratic seminars and the ability to listen and always use inquiry to add to our knowledge. Among them, we had 2 who received the AP Honor Award for their outstanding work on the exams as juniors. We had 3 in the top 10 and multiples in the top 10%. 4 received our school's Trailblazer Award. Another was named All-Americas, and we had a recipient of a Gates Millennium Scholarship. When they graduated, They left behind a legacy that ensures a college readiness system where their younger siblings freely discuss how they love math and have been investigating college programs that will best be suited for them. A part of my AVID family and a huge part of my heart will go forth and get their college degrees. They will join the others from my first year who are graduating from college this year because of their hard work in dual credit classes, and the ones who have gone before them and while in college have been hired as AVID tutors. They will take all their beautiful experiences on their journey and continue to make us proud and give back to their community who gave so much so that they might have the opportunity to pursue higher education and live a great life. In closing, I want to leave you with a final thought. Some of my kids will tell you that AVID saved them. Some will say that it was me that saved them. For all the work we have done together as a family, my life is proof that because of all the lessons we learned together, we saved each other. Thank you.